Hello everybody, hello! How are you all doing? This is Ishbel here. I just realized I've never had a proper custom salute for my videos. But yeah, hello, this is Ishbel Zima, or well, more properly, the person behind the model, Ishbel. So yeah, I hope you're all doing well and that you're taking care of yourselves even in these trying times. So you're probably asking, Ishbel, what does this mean? Why are you posting a video like months after you graduated? Well, that's the reason I'm posting this video. You see, when I retired, I only posted it on Twitter because I thought, well, I think this is enough. I don't have like a super big fandom or anything. And people are not going to be super interested in me, so I'm just gonna post something on Twitter and say, hey, I'm retiring for these reasons, thank you so much, you know? And a week and a half later, I deleted the post. No, not the post, the account. I deleted the account, but I decided to leave this YouTube account around in case people wanted to watch my videos. So yeah. And I also noticed that my subscriber account got up in these months. And I was like, oh, maybe I should explain what happened. Maybe people are going to come in and be like, "Oh, this VTuber is nice. Why isn't she posting anymore?" Well, that's what I am all going to explain today. I'm going to explain uh, the reasons why I stopped VTubing, my VTuber journey, have to explain it, and what I'm doing right now. Because yes, I haven't stopped doing things if you don't know what I'm doing. So let's begin. So you see, my VTuber journey started in late 2020, thanks to my friend Yomi Gardenia, because well, you probably know her. She's a popular VTuber, and I collab with her sometimes. But she started making her model. She said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be a VTuber," and I was like, "Oh, this looks interesting. I see that VTubing has become more popular lately, and it could be something nice to try. I could polish my skill. I could just try, you know?" So that's what I did. I made my model. Well, actually, I made another model, this one right here. Hold on, this one right here. Why are my eyes? Gosh, this model, I swear. So I didn't make this first model, I made this model right here. And I went by the name of Malum Kuzak. And I rigged the model, I had everything set for a debut. But there was a problem. Internet connection. I had 2 millibytes for the whole house because yes, I share a house with some people, and we didn't have enough internet for that. Like, our internet was so shitty. Like, gosh, I still remember it. That was awful. I couldn't even make normal Discord calls because it was so awful. So yeah, I called the company. I was like, "Hey, can you give me internet soon? Like, I want to debut already, please, no?" And they were like, "Oh, sure, sure. In a week or so, we'll give you like an optic fiber." And I was like, "Oh, cool." 3 months later, I finally got my optic fiber. 3 months later of me fighting with the company. Fucking 3 months, I swear. Gosh, I fucking swear. I'm so angry with that. But in these 3 months, I realized I didn't really like the model. I mean, I find the model cool. Like, I did a cool model, but I don't know. I felt like it didn't really represented me, because that is a very important thing when you start VTubing. Like, when you do your model or when you commission the model, it's that you have something that represents you. Because when you look at the screen and you look at the model moving, like the mouth and everything, you see yourself and you feel comfortable with that character. That is something very important. That's a tip for all of you who want to be VTubers, okay? That is a very important thing. And that is something that I didn't do for 2 times. Because I was like, yeah, I want to make another model. This one right here, Ishbel. So I wanted to make another model, and I started brainstorming, making other OCs. I mean, OC ideas and everything, no? And instead of making my OC Sona, which is the Reaper Witch, which is this one right here, instead of doing that, I was like, I'm gonna make this very nice concept of a nice moth who is very fluffy, very waifu, like very my type, and I'm going to go with that. And that was a mistake that I'm going to talk about later. But yeah, finally I ended up everything. I grabbed things up, and I debuted. And that's where things spiral down. Don't get me wrong, I have to say, my VTuber journey was both nice and a nightmare. It was nice because I met a lot of people. I made great friends that I'm still talking to this day. And I couldn't be grateful for that. And sometimes I miss that feeling. I miss being part of this community and meet new people. Because right now, it's like people look at me and they're like, oh yeah, it's this writer artist one, you know, instead of being like, oh, it's this past VTuber, you know. And they don't talk to you like, you know, like they talk to other VTubers. And I wish I could collab with some of them, you know, like in the old days when they asked me, yeah, let's collab, let's do this or let's do that, no. But you can have everything in this life, so it's fine. It's totally fine. But yeah, I met some very nice people, but at the cost of my mental health. Well, first of all, what I addressed before is that you have to do a model, or you have to get a model that represents you. Ishbel didn't represent me. I actually had to act as Ishbel in my streams. I didn't even curse, and I curse like a fucking truck driver. I am totally serious. I really don't give a shit what YouTube says. I am a cursor for life. So yeah, I didn't curse. I wanted to make this like extremely family friendly, which is not bad. I mean, you can be say so, or I mean, you can still say curse or say stuff like that and be say so, but it's, well, I'm not going to get too much into that, but yes, that. And also, if you notice, this is my voice. This is my normal voice, my actual normal voice, not the hello everybody, this is Ishbel, how are you all doing? Hello, welcome to the stream. That's the voice I made in my streams, which sounds a little bit high pitch than normal, but I had to force my voice and had to act like another person. And you know, I have a past experience of mental health with identity issues. If you look up dissociative identity issues, you probably know where this is going. So yeah, it gave me like a lot of problems with that. That, and well, you know how VTubing can be very stressful, right? Like every single VTuber that is watching this probably knows how hard it is to talk to people on the internet, to be behind a screen and act, and I don't know, just do things. Your social use is so low from probably just doing a stream. Like sometimes I see friends doing 5 streams a week, and I'm like, how do you do that? I couldn't do that. I tried to do 5 streams a week, I couldn't. I needed breaks. I ended up taking a lot of breaks on my VTuber career because I couldn't. I just couldn't. I have to admit, I am very antisocial. I need my comfort zones, and I'm not used to talk to strangers on the internet, so you can imagine how hard it was for me. That, and there was another factor. You probably don't know this, or well, this is probably very obvious by now, but I am a transgender woman. And a month before I started VTubing, I started my hormone replacement therapy. It's actually going to be almost a year in like a few weeks. So yeah. But if you know about hormone replacement therapy, specifically estrogen, you probably know about it. You probably have heard about the side effects of it. One of them being mood swings. So imagine me having extremely big mood swings the first months I started taking this. Like actually the first 2 weeks after I started this, I experienced the the most chaotic things in my life. Like suddenly I was super angry. The next second I was, I don't know, super happy, then super sad. Then I was super needy, like I wanted a hug from someone, or I don't know. It was super weird. I've never experienced so many emotions in a moment. Like imagine your brain taking all of your emotions, all the emotions that a person can experience, and start juggling them. That was it, and it has been like that for the past months. I finally taken a handle to it, but oof, it can be hard. Even more if you don't have proper psychological help, because I tried to get it, but as you know, it's very hard to find someone who can help you with this. Either they take your money, or they are not experienced with this, and or they either tell you, yeah, you can come to therapy in like 9 months, and I'm like, I need it now. I don't care if I have to pay more. I need it now. Come on. So yeah. So you can imagine the identity stuff, the stress from VTubing, the social use running down, me being a super antisocial, and my mood swings. I ended up burned out several times, every single week. My friends were super worried about me because I got worse. It got super worse. I ended up stopping. I ended up stopping talking to people because of that. Because I became super antisocial because of it. Because I needed to take a break and not talk to anyone to recharge. Ah, and everything I'm telling right now, it's a tip for future VTubers and VTubers that are doing their stuff right now. Please be sure of what you're doing, take breaks, and don't force yourself to work like this. Do it if you truly feel happy, if you truly feel comfortable. Don't force yourself. Because one of the reasons of why I didn't want to stop VTubing, because I didn't want to stop. I was pushing myself. It's because, like I said again, I met some very nice people. I was part of a community. I felt like I had some place to belong. Like I was part of something big. And I didn't want to leave it. Because I thought, yeah, if I leave this, like, all these wonderful people are going to go away. And that's not entirely true. Like I said, some of them are still my friends, but yeah, not good. Not good. You have to think about yourself first, of what you want to do, and if it's too bad for your mental health, stop. Or either stop or take a break, reconsider things, and if you want to graduate and do other things, go ahead. Nobody's going to judge you. Seriously. You is more important than others, okay? And I understand that some people don't want to leave VTubing because, like I said, for my reasons that I was part of a community, but also for, I don't know, the fame, or maybe the VTubers that are like making a small income out of it. I understand. I clearly understand what it is, but please reconsider if it's making things worse for you, okay? Just a word of advice from this, well, old moth. I'm not a moth anymore, but you know what I mean. But yes, these were all of the reasons why I stopped VTubing. Because of my mental health, primarily. But you're probably asking, hey, what you're doing right now if you're not a VTuber? Well, right now I am a writer, an artist. I sometimes make YouTube videos. Well, very rarely because, I have other things to do. You can find me here on my Twitter account and my YouTube channel. And, well, I post some Genshin, I don't know how to speak. Genshin stuff. I write fanfics of Genshin and other fandoms. I I'm gonna start drawing and making more things about my OCs because I started doing a lot of fan art and everything, and I want to focus on my personal projects. And also, you're going to see when you come back at this moment, the moment of this video, you're going to see that I'm on hiatus. I'm on hiatus because I need a break for personal reasons. It doesn't have to do anything with my artistic career or anything. I just, well, sometimes you need a break from your personal life and things that are happening. So right now I'm on break, but I'm going to come back stronger than ever, and I'm going to start working on the things that I love. Well, actually, I'm already working on some things that you're going to see in the future, but I can tell. But yeah, right now I'm the Reaper Witch, and you can find me on these two places. So, this is basically it. This is basically what I wanted to say. And I wanted to convey. But before I end this video, there's something else I want to say. To both to my friends and my audience. Thank you. And I really mean it. Thank you, both my friends who were very supportive of me, either when I started VTubing and when I stopped. And also to the people that came to my streams, the audience, all of you, you gave me a super nice experience. And I'm serious, I'm totally serious. I expected the worst because every time I looked VTubers, either the viewers are very extremely simps that want to be noticed, or very weird people that want attention, or perverts or whatever. And you actually were super nice, and you didn't judge me for my voice or my identity or anything. I don't know, it was a super nice experience. So, despite everything, thank you so much for your support, and well, I hope you had fun with me on my streams the short time I did this. You can still watch my videos. The channel is not going anywhere. It's still going to be up. So if you want to revisit them, they are here. So yeah, again, thank you so much, and well, I will see you later. Well, as another face, not this face. But yeah, bye bye.